Hi guys, today we are going to be reading the Scrambled States of America talent show. So let's read. I'll show you guys pictures. Ooh, look at this. You guys can pause the video. Right? I don't really think you guys can see those that well. But yeah, they're there. So we're going to be restarting to read. The Scrambled States of America talent show by Puri Keller. I think that's right. Hello there. I'm Sam. Please pardon the mess. We're just cleaning up after a big, wait, Uncle Sam, don't spoil it. You had to start from the beginning. Oh, I suppose you're right, you two. Well, okie dokie then. Take your seats, everyone. It's showtime! It all started quite simply, right? In the middle of the night, New York woke up from a dream and shouted, "Hey, everyone, let's have a talent show!" Yeah, it's pretty cool. Did someone say talent show? Well, that was unexpected, and quicker than you could say, Star-Spangled Banner. A talent show was underway. The states were so excited as they made their preparations. Some states planned solo acts, and others planned group acts. Some prepared to use their talents behind the scenes. Indiana was the director. Arizona was the costume designer, and a number of states worked as stagehands, setting up the stage lights, sound, and props. After a few days of blood, sweat, and tears, the states were ready for the big show. All the states, that is, except for Georgia. She was one of the jolly jugglers along with California, Idaho, and Massachusetts. But every time she tried to rehearse, she'd start shaking so much she'd drop everything they tried to juggle. "I'm worried about you, Georgia," Massachusetts said currently. Massachusetts is a very caring state. "I think you should see a doctor." "I don't know what's wrong with me," said Georgia. "I'll make an appointment." The next morning, Georgia told Dr. Globe about her shaking, so she decided to run some tests. He checked her square miles, temperatures, and average yearly rainfall. "Now I'd like to take some x-rays." "Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit," Dr. Globe assured her. "First, a close look at your cities." X-ray Georgia cities, no, not all cities. Visible on x-ray. Just found Atlanta. Wow, that's cool, guys. That was really cool. Okay, now let's zoom out a bit and take a peek at your counties. Dr. Globe finished the exam and looked over the results. "Everything looks fine to me, Georgia. Tell me, is there anything unusual going on in your life?" "Well, I'm in this talent show tonight," and the words were barely out of her mouth when suddenly he started shaking. "That's it!" cried Dr. Globe. "You've got a simple case of stage fright." "Stage fright?" asked Georgia. "Yes. It means you're nervous about performing in front of an audience." "I am nervous, Doc," Georgia realized. "Is there any cure for this stage fright?" "Well, the more you perform, the easier it gets. But for tonight, you could try picturing the audience in their underwear." Georgia squawked. "I know it sounds crazy, but it's supposed to make the audience seem less scary. Give it a try." The night and the curtain opened, the bustling audience, full of exciting states, waited to perform. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Scrambled Saints Talent Show. I'm your host, Washington, D.C. By the way, does anyone know what D.C. stands for? Because I don't have a clue. Ha, he. Yeah, anyway, on with the show. Washington, D.C. introduced first act of the evening, which happened to be the first state himself, Delaware. Next came Kentucky, who sang with playing the banjo, Oregon, who sang playing the organ, and Ohio, who sang while Delaware tried to gain control of his pogo stick. Michigan's ventriloquic act was a winner. Who's doing the talking, anyways? Minnesota the Magnificent wowed the crowd with the help of his assistants. The States on Skates kept the show rolling. Hawaii and Kansas performed the hula-la. Mississippi and Nevada danced to tango. And just before intermission, the new states on the block brought the audience to their feet. It's intermission, so we'll be right back. I hope you're enjoying the show. Psst, if you need to use the you-know-what, now would be a good time. Isn't this guy's a fun story? Let's do it again. Montana and the Montanettes kicked off the second half with their lively song and dance. Pennsylvania played a peppy tune on the Liberty Bell. But when his song went on too long, Indiana, the director, started to panic. I'll take care of it, Oklahoma said confidently. Oklahoma is a very confident saint. Hey, is this one of those moving floors? Alaska, the largest state, and Rhode Island, the smallest state, performed an act that had the audience on the edge of their seats. Rhode Island will hold me over his head while I recite all the state abbreviations. Isn't he so cute and strong? Okay, let's see. Alabama is AL. Mine is AK. That was easy. Arizona is AZ. Arkansas is AR. Which reminds me, I have a funny story about Arkansas. But that can wait. Alright. California is CA. Iowa's corny jokes and Wisconsin's cheesy sculptures got the crowd laughing. I'll tell you what Iowa means. I went to the dentist today and now I owe a lot of money. And the state impressors had them rolling in the aisles. I'm Oklahoma. What's up with the handle anyway? I mean, what am I, a state or a frying pan? Hi, I'm Idaho. Well, all I ever talk about is potatoes this and potatoes that. Potatoes. Someone stop me. I do love potatoes. Well, the time has come for Georgia and the other jolly jugglers to take the stage. Georgia wasn't feeling particularly jolly. In fact, she never felt so scared in her life. You can do it, Massachusetts whispered as they stood behind the curtain. Georgia was just about to try Dr. Glove's suggestion when she heard Washington, D.C. say, Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage for our final act of the evening, the Jolly Jugglers, California, Georgia, Idaho, and Massa. At the very moment, Washington, D.C. got a whiff of Georgia's peachy perfume and felt a sneeze the size of Alaska coming on. Massa! Just as the curtain started to rise, Washington, D.C. let out a sneeze so big that it blew Massachusetts right off his feet. Massachusetts! Whew. Things seemed to move in slow motion. As Massachusetts sailed through the air. In panic, Indiana yelled to the Jolly Jugglers, "Start juggling! Start juggling!" So they did. Georgia had no time now for stage fright. She was worried sick about Massachusetts when suddenly, as they stood there juggling, he landed right in her hands. And as everyone in the show business knows, if someone unplanned happens, the show must go on. So they kept juggling. The states roared with delight, even Georgia. The show was such a success that Washington, D.C. invited everyone on stage for a celebration. Back at home, the states chatted for hours about their big night. And even though Georgia didn't have to picture the audience in their underwear, she tried it anyway, just for fun. Yeah, Marty, it's California. Listen, you never told me there was going to be an underwear shot. Brr, I feel chilly all of a sudden. And then it's the state abbreviations again. Wow, guys. Did you guys like that book? If you did, it's called The Scrambled States of America Talent Show. Bye! And hope you liked it. Bye!